Well, boys and girls, this is the Altima now. A couple of days ago I was on a freeway, it was raining. I guess I hit a slick spot and I spun out and hit the barrier in the median there. And this is what happened. Not too happy about it, as you can guess. Even was lucky enough to get a couple of citations from a police officer who wasn't even there. But one thing missing is I've already taken off this fender right here, and you can see here are the points. This is where the part of where it bolts in. But my thought is to actually try and repair this. The damage is really just kind of cosmetic, as you might guess, even though it looks horrible. The car is drivable. The electrical systems and all the environmental stuff seems to work. The headlights don't turn on, but there's this kind of thing happening, and I'm wondering if that's kind of part of it. This is part of the loom that goes to the headlights here. So my thought is to try and repair this. Obviously I'm going to need a new hood, I'm going to need a new bumper and bumper stuff and grille, and of course a new fender. I'm also going to need a new door. The door got kind of bent up and bent out of alignment a bit here. And it knocks with the rear to her just a little bit. You can see this kind of thing happening. So I need a new door here and maybe some other parts. But that's my thought, to actually repair this on my own, if possible. Since there's no collision on it, a car like this isn't really worth enough to pay for collision insurance. So that's my thought. Any suggestions or ideas would be appreciated, but I'm going to see what I can do here and try and get this back into some semblance of looking good. It drives okay. I'm sure it might need an alignment, but it actually drives and feels pretty normal. So it's a great car. I'm going to see what I can do to try and keep it like that. So the first step would be to find some pieces from a donor car, hopefully one or so. And so I'm looking around salvage yards and all that to see what they have. Now, as you might guess, most collisions or crashes are frontal, so I need to find the same Altima that doesn't have that. But whether it's piece by piece, whatever, my plan is to try and find the pieces and just put them back here and get it to be looking okay. The working order is still pretty good. So anyway, that's the goal, and I'll be going over this step by step and showing you what I do. Well, here I am at the junkyard. Here's our donor car. Door, fender, hood. It's all looking pretty good there. It looks like we got what we needed from the donor car with the door. And here's our bumper and fender, hood, fender liner, the actual real bumper there. And all taken apart fairly easily. Now just got to get it home. Now before I forget, these were bolts that were for the fender and that kind of stuff. It's a larger one there. I think these held in the lip, the liner. These bigger things were on the stuff in the front. These are big ones here for the door. Let's see, these are the clips on the grill. These are the clips that go underneath, holding the grill to the lip. This little guy here held part of the door into the main area there. And I think these held on something near the front where the radiator and all that came together. Well, and here's what it looks like now. I've got everything off that I think I need to have off at the moment. Now the actual bumper is still on, And you can see the damage is very minimal on this, but I got a whole brand new one from the donor car, so I might replace that as well. I see now that the structure that holds it is not only bolted inside there, but it's also welded. So I'm not getting that off, but it does unbolt pretty easily right from there with about 4 bolts. So I may replace it with a bumper that hasn't had any front damage. But my two main concerns as I'm looking through all this, where I might need some professional help, are right here. This part of the, I don't know if it's frame, but in front of the engine bay, which corresponds to this part over here, is where the impact really happened. So it took the brunt of it right there. And then you can see from my wiring loom here, it's got some damage. So I might need some electrical help there. So I'll check and see how that's going to work. But hopefully you can figure it out.